Welcome back, Video City. It's your host, Sassy Ev, here in the Bronx. We were in Harlem earlier, but now we made our way to the Bronx. And I'm here with the one and only Spaceman. That's your alter ego?
Spaceman, aka Naza the Great, aka your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, aka Team Naza. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay, favorite rapper's favorite rapper. That's kind of arrogant, huh?
The people place that title on me, so just giving what the people what they want. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm hearing this is not your first time in Video City. We've had some footage of you at Club Pyramid and some other places. But for the people who don't know who you are, just give them a little background about yourself.
Born and raised in the Bronx, Butler Houses. Been doing this since about 12, 13. Actually, before rapping, I was a basketball fan. Like, I had people in the hood actually having lottery tickets on me. Like, yo, he's going to go all the way. And then I actually played JV in high school, varsity B. And then I messed up my knee. And then I lost the passion for it afterwards. So started dabbling with the rapping in high school, about junior, senior. And then it started in the cafeteria, banging on the tables, notepad, writing in between classes, wasn't paying attention. And then 2, 3, my friends turned into like 5, 10. And then before you know, I started having big crowds. And I started seeing it, more and more people saying, you should keep on doing that. You should keep on rapping. And then here I am now.
So you love what you do.
Yeah, it's before anything, it's the passion with it. I think that's what people lack nowadays is the passion and the love for the music, for hip hop. Everybody look at it and they just see what's on TV. They just want to do that. But I think people forgot the origin of hip hop and what it represents. Yeah, see, and it's crazy how you say that because, like it says, the birthplace. So you got a couple of artists that coming out here, and their take on hip hop is totally different from when I was growing up.
Yeah.
And my take on hip hop. Like, I'm from the golden era, like the 96, 97, 98, 99, when hip hop was at its high, at its peak. So, but now, it's kind of died down a little bit.
We're going to talk about that actually. Now everybody, it's Brooklyn this, Brooklyn this, Brooklyn this. But how do you feel about that? Because we do have some talented artists in the Bronx, like you said, but it's so underrated because Brooklyn, I guess, want to say they're taking over. What's your take on
that? To each his own. Like, I feel like the unity is what's key. I feel like all boroughs should just get together and everybody just don't be, isolated. Everybody just sticking to one borough and they just repping one borough, claiming one borough. I feel like everybody should come together. And we just be New York. And just, you just don't want to single-handedly just point out one person. Like, you kind of want to just have everybody together. Because that's what happened if you look at the West Coast, you look at the South, you see why these people are winning. They winning. And we sitting there with the straight face, sad face, the poopy face, wondering why everybody else is winning and we're not. And then you start to, like, go over there and start following their trends. And we started as a trendsetter. And now we find ourselves actually following their trends and doing what they're doing.
So where do you draw your inspiration from when you come up with your music or who you collaborate with? How do you do and pick and select your stuff?
I'm a weird guy, to be honest with you. Like, just from life. I could be driving, I could be watching TV. I like to watch a lot of news, too, like the CNN. Just from inspiration, I could go through. Like, a lot of my music comes from experiences, too. So, like, I try to keep it authentic as possible, so that way people could get to know me, the real me. I think a lot of artists, sometimes they get scared to let people in right away because they scared to see how people may perceive them. But me, it's good for me to just let people in off the bat, so that way we get that out the way. So that way everybody know Naza, they get to know his life and his struggles, his ups and downs, his trials and tribulations, everything you could think of.
So how do you stay true to yourself?
Just surround myself by positive and humble people, loyal people. I always say positivity is the key. I was in a family of strict parents, so like they taught me the morals of letting pick and choose who your real friends are. Who's everybody has a purpose in life, so you can actually kind of like see a person or be introduced to a person and kind of like just size them up and vibe and just get that vibe to them to actually see if they're there for you, what's their intentions, what's their ulterior motive. So you know, I'm pretty good at that.
That's what's up. So you have 2 videos. Let's talk about those 2 videos right quick. Give us some background about the songs and the videos.
Well, we got What We Want that's out right now, shot and edited by Kane Green Films, edited by Big Skilly Films. Um, the video, it was crazy too because we didn't really have the attention on doing the video right this moment. It was going to come eventually, and we would just, you know, like I said, I have my videographers with me all the time, so we just be shooting everywhere we go. And we was in Harlem actually, and we was just going through different blocks and stuff like that, and we had the music out. We was playing the mixtape, and that song happens to be the first song off the mixtape, and we just decided to just start shooting a video, spur of the moment type of thing. So you know, sometimes I like those type of moments because it's the least, it catch you off guard, and it's the least expected thing that happened. So you know, it felt good. Exactly. And then the next video we have, which is Marilyn Monroe, which is actually in the with the Philly ladies. You know, can't leave them out. You know what I mean? You gotta, you know, they buy the albums. You know, so and it's actually, I would go to the ladies before I go to the men to kind of like pick out the album, narrow down the album, because like I said, not 90% of them purchase the albums besides the white kids. You know, so you know, with this song was supposed to have been, I was actually saving it for an album, you know, not a mixtape, but due to certain things that happened, we just pushed it on the mixtape. And that one is also shot and edited by Big Skilly Films too. And we in the process of being edited and working on that one, and it's looking real crazy.
That's what's up. So let us know, Facebook, Twitter, management, email, contact. Just let them know everything to get in touch with you, to whoever wants to work with you. Tell them all of that.
Well, first of all, shout out to my management, De Niro and Butter Management. Any contact information, you can just hit up the email, dltyler@yahoo.com. That's DLTYLER@yahoo.com. As for me, you know, I have the email as well, Naza the Great, NAZADAGREAT @gmail.com. You can hit, everything is Naza the Great, so I keep it simple. So you can go to Facebook. Facebook is Naza the Great, NAZADAGREAT, and that goes for Instagram, Twitter, Reverb Nation, and we also got the blog site too coming up, which is Naza the Great. Shout out to Mizzle. He's keeping that in order and everything. So
big things.
yeah.
Well, there you have it, Video City TV. Don't forget to support his movement. Shout out to everyone he named. Go support their movement as well. Don't forget to support ours at Video City TV Show. Don't forget to follow me at Sassy_Eb on Twitter. We'll be right back.